Hi, let us look now at this example. If we have a mass fall from a height, this height is 3 meters, for example. We, we need to find something like time or velocity or acceleration. Let us remember or recall the equations of motion, which are v2 is equal to v1 plus at, v2 squared is equal to v1 squared plus 2ax. We are talking about x direction or any direction in general and any acceleration in general, and x relation is x naught plus v naught t plus half at squared. But we are in y direction, and the acceleration in this case is the acceleration due gravity, which is g, which is equal to 9.8 meter per square second. So our equations will be reformatted to be suitable to our example. For example, the first equation will be v2 is equal to v1 minus g downward, so we give it the minus sign. v1, which is v initial, is equal to 0 because it is a free fall problem. Okay, v naught is equal to 0. We have the three equations, the three relations in y direction. We don't have x, we have y. If we use y, the total altitude, which is at 3 meters, it's okay. Now, as we say, v naught is equal to 0 and g is equal to 9.8 downward. If we need to find the velocity at the ground, which is v2, if we need to find the time, we need to find the time, the falling time. If we look at the first equation, we have the time, but we don't have v2, we have g. Okay, equation number 1, we don't know v2. Equation number 2, also we don't have v2. Also, we don't have time in this equation. We will use the third equation. The third equation, y is equal to y naught, which is the initial position, which is 3 altitude. This is y naught, which is equal to h. V naught, as we say, it is as we said before, is 0 minus half gt squared. This is the third equation. Y naught is h, as we said. Now, y, which is y final, at this point, if we take this is the origin and this is the reference at the level of the ground, then y is equal to 0 here. You can solve it in different way and suppose that y equal to 0 here and y naught is minus h. It will be the depth downward. Now, y is equal to 0, the final altitude. Y naught is equal to 3. V naught is equal to 0. Half is half. We have the minus sign. G is known. T squared is unknown. We need to find it. So this term will be 0. So we have 3 minus half g t squared. Just reorder your equation. You will find that 3 is equal to something. T squared is equal to 6 over g, which is 9.8. Then t squared will be equal to 0.612 second squared. This is t squared. We need t. T is the square root of this value, which is 0.78 seconds. This is the time to fall down. Yes. Now, if we need to compute the velocity, v2, using the first equation, this one, is equal to v1 initially, which is 0, minus gt. Now we know the time. So g is known, time is known. Then the velocity is negative 7.67 meter per second. This is the speed and this is the direction, which is downward. This is a simple example on the free fall bodies.